Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me and thank you chat managers for your help. I appreciate it. If you like the channel, please subscribe and also tap on the notification bell. Also, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I was trying to remember one more thing I had to say because I'm thinking of I have announcements to make. I don't want to forget. Yeah, if you like, also please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. Okay. Hi, Ron. Hi, Teresa. All right. This Friday, this coming Friday, Dan Taro is going to be with us, and I made a mistake, but I didn't make a mistake. I didn't see she told me she sent me an email. I didn't see the email. I'm still looking for it. I don't know where it went. And next Monday, Tanya is going to be with us. So we have two collaborations coming up. It should be fun. And I started doing something 3 Sundays ago, posting edited versions of my either Monday night or Saturday evening streams, when I do readings for the chat. And there are some of them that are pretty good. So I edit portions of them, whatever short readings I have, I try to keep it short, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, as much as I can, keep it short. The only thing that is constant is when I ask people if they want a reading from me and stuff like that. I add that, but I think I'm going to remove the rest. I'm only going to leave the short advertisement, trying to make a little money as well. But please let me know, everyone, what you think of that idea. Hi, Mr. Morris. Posting edited version of my evening streams on Sundays. I'd be interested to know, but I thought the idea was great, so that's why I am doing it. And also I've been editing those videos for a long time too, taking good parts out so I can post them. So that's my announcement for today. And the top of the news is basically, as we know, she has been reelected for a third term in China. And basically, I don't know how to read Chinese, but from what I'm hearing from reporters, he is trying to do what I have been saying. In fact, I believe I mentioned it last weekend. That he wants to rule the world. And I think he's making a big mistake. Intuitively, I feel like saying, because one person trying to dictate to 1.5 billion of his people how to live their lives and what to do and all kinds of stuff. Now he's getting super ambitious. That's how arrogant these people are, telling the world what to do. Good luck, Mr. Xi. I think you're looking for big trouble. I don't think you're going to live that long anyway. That's my prediction. I feel within the next 5 years, she's going to have some major health issues that would incapacitate him. So the notion that, he wants to rule the world, from what I understand, he's building. Thank you very much, Rory B. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the super chat. From what I understand, he opened a police station in New York City. That's what I heard from the news. I don't know where it's located. I want some of the drugs that this guy is taking. In any event, I feel she has. I don't feel he understands what he's talking about. I feel he's delusional, just like Putin, and gonna mess up just like Putin did. Right now, Putin is even afraid of his own shadow. I feel like saying, but thank God, Biden is going to stand up, and I'm sure Biden will let him know where NATO, us and NATO stand, and know they won't succeed. And the next reference is, guys, I read something yesterday because that's what's flashing in front of me. So I'm going to go there first. I've been talking about the 1% of the 1% wanting their will imposed on us. I don't know if I mentioned this either. Forgive me if I'm repeating. I think I did, but I tweeted something to Peter Thiel last week that he should go to Russia. And I found out reading an article on MSN that he's moving to some country in Asia. I forget the name right now. He wants to become a citizen there because he's unhappy about the direction of our country. And this morning, I was reading an article by one of my favorite people, Fiona Hill, and she's talking about Elon Musk. Well, she mentioned Elon Musk, but it's a long article. I didn't have a chance to finish the whole thing because she's an expert when it comes to Putin, all things Putin. I feel she's correct in a sense that, like I said last week, Putin is terrified. He's even afraid of his own shadow. But he's buying time. She's saying, we are saying the same thing, but differently. She's saying that he thinks he can get himself out of this corner he puts himself in. I'm not seeing it that way. The way I'm interpreting it is day by day, he's looking for a way to buy time before somebody hangs him. But in the article, she's saying, so that he doesn't find himself walking out of the door and into, you think you're going to step out of a door and into another room, but instead of stepping into another room, we just fall into Neverland. In any event, I feel that's what Putin is doing right now. But the reason why I'm bringing this in is because I said to all of you last week, I felt like Elon Musk was doing Putin's biddings for him, or spreading his propaganda, or letting us know and what Putin is thinking, and also in the process trying to scare the rest of us. Hi, Johnny Johnson for your generosity. Thank you for your generosity on the super chat. I appreciate it. But that's what Elon Musk has been doing, and it's not only Elon Musk, by the way. And there's a lot of propaganda and things that are being done behind the scenes that we are not aware of. But Fiona Hill confirmed, because what do I know? I don't know. I don't even have a connection when it comes to national security. I don't know, but she's worked in that field for a very long time. As we know, she knows Putin very well and understands him. She's saying the same thing I'm saying. And that's where I feel the danger lies. The 1% of the 1% who want Republicans to take over, they want to reinstall Trump. That's not going to happen. I'm just saying, okay, the way they are thinking, or they can elect a mini Trump, and they are behind everything that we are hearing today. All those state representatives who want to change the constitution or the laws, whatever it is they are doing at the state level, to install people that they feel that Marjorie Taylor Greene. Can you imagine? Well, I'm sure the Republicans are going to put her in some kind of position in the next Congress, but Marjorie Taylor Greene, Herschel Walker, making decisions for this country. Imagine that. And I don't think the people in those areas understand that. Well, it's both from Georgia. I was looking into those two guys, Herschel Walker and Reverend Warnock. I don't feel, let's put it this way. I saw Jupiter. Jupiter is on Herschel's 12th house of behind the scenes, secrets and stuff like that. And that's why we see him going. I mean, all those things are coming out and they are all amplified. As we know, Jupiter makes everything bigger. Thank you very much, Chris Blackney, for your generosity on the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah. I feel the energy is with Warnock because if you look at the Herschel, I know some people are saying, well, he did better than they expected. That's probably true. I don't. Thank you very much, Lucky McLucky, for your generosity in the super chat. You are very, McLucky says, thanks as always, Milo. You're very welcome. Thank you. You know, it's mind-boggling imagining Walker. I feel he's just like Trump. And it's unfortunate. I don't like to talk about those guys. I mean, not Trump. I'll talk about Trump. But people like Walker and those terms, because obviously something is not right. Because, he played football, and it feels like to me he's gotten too many hits. And if you listen to him speaking, I'm sure all of you can pick it up. His speech pattern, he sounds like Muhammad Ali. I can't tell you what stage of the Parkinson he was in, but you could tell something was not right. And I feel the concussions have gotten to Herschel. I don't remember. I remember him playing a long time ago, playing football, but I don't remember ever listening to him. It's not that I had anything against him, but the point I'm trying to make is, yes, some people were happy he made it through. He didn't do as bad because it seemed like they coached him. And, they basically, that guy from that ugly guy, senator from, his name is Chris something, the bald-headed guy, not Marco, the other one. He coached Herschel, I don't know for how long, but they gave him some guideline he was able to follow and save themselves so that he didn't look, well, he still looked very bad and intuitively. But giving the position of Jupiter in his 12th house, as we notice, every little thing about his past, all his little secrets have come out. Everything is out there. That's the energy that's causing that. In any event, I feel the Reverend has a better chance. I don't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Warnock. I heard the names and I'm like, could this be it? I had to listen for a second again. I can get it. Yeah. There's a very good chance he's the one who's he'll prevail. In any event, to go back to what I was saying, I feel like saying, people like McCarthy and the Republican Party, there is going to be a reckoning coming for what they are doing to this country, dumbing down and promoting all those people. It all has to do with control. They have the control. They have all those dummies. That's why Marjorie Taylor Greene is going around saying that McCarthy is going to give her key positions whenever, you know, if he doesn't give her a good position, a powerful position, he may not stay. You know, can you imagine how low someone's self-esteem has to be to allow Marjorie Greene to be talking to you that way? She sounds like Herschel, but maybe she fell on her head when she was a baby. Did anyone listen even a little bit to? Well, so I didn't watch the debate, but I saw clips. It's unbelievable. In any event, there is going to be a reckoning for the Republican leadership when it comes to these people. That's my prediction. And also, Boebert's astrological chart is not looking very good either. I don't remember the aspect that's in there because I wanted to verify. I didn't. What I was getting, what I'm doing is I'm going over each one of those people's to see. I told you guys that before. I was going to try to do this, so I'm doing 2 today. I won't be surprised if Boebert loses her bid to go back in office. Her chart as well is not looking very good. So if the gentleman, I forget his name, I know Flowers is running against Marjorie Taylor Greene, but I don't remember I don't know the name of the person, Democrats that's running against Boebert, I don't know his name. But if he keeps on pushing and working hard, he'll beat her. That's my prediction. In any event, the others I will do as we go during the week. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, I looked at her chart. She doesn't have a bad, like for right now. Okay, I will finish it and I'll take a look at it and I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Linda says, I get the same thing in cards for her. She will lose. Nobody wants her. I don't know if, I'm sure Linda is talking about Boebert. I don't know because, I mean, somebody wanted her. She went to Congress. I don't know how she got there. Her and Marjorie Taylor Greene, there are a few guys that are in Congress. I don't know how these people got there. Massey, this guy's terrible. But anyway, I will do Marjorie Taylor Greene tomorrow. So, but I took a glimpse at her chart because I was curious last night after I saw her performance, and she sounds like somebody who's been boxing for 10,000 years. You know, head injuries. That's what she sounds like to me. Maybe she fell on her head when she was a baby or something. Something must have happened there. In any event, that's my, I will give you that tomorrow. And somebody asked me, do I have any suggestions on how to tackle the Republicans? You know, I am not a political expert, but I've been saying for a very long time, those of you who have been with me for a while will remember that, and I'm going to use the exact term I use, they have to tie Trump around every single Republican's neck. What was the word I used? Like an albatross. That's what I used to say. And if they did that, and there is another thing Democrats, I don't understand, they are afraid. When somebody push you around, you got to push back, and you can't be afraid of dangers. They are wondering, well, if I push Republicans around now, when they get into the majority, what will they do? That's their problem. They should think about that before they treat you the way they are treating you right now. I don't feel Democrats, they are learning, but I don't feel they are aggressive enough with their Republicans' counterpart and calling them out for the liars and spreaders of misinformation and amplifying Putin's propagandas. I don't feel Democrats have done enough of that. And now Biden is going out and talk about his accomplishments and how he's helped people. I feel that's going to be helpful as well. And Obama, thank God Obama is going out too to help. I feel that will make a difference. But let me tell you, friends, it's challenging because of the game. People like Peter Thiel, that's what I wanted to get back to. Elon Musk, the impressionable people, and there are a number of them. I don't know all of them. Okay, that are going around helping and the amplification of Putin's propagandas. And Putin's want us to be afraid. Forget that. The notion that he's going to, use nuclear weapon, trust me, they don't want to die. And I'm going to tell you this, guys. If Putin were to try to give the order to use an atomic weapon, he would not survive. That's my prediction. He would not survive a half a day after he gave the order. Okay, or not too long after. Because, like I said, those people, they've lost basically Putin took the right that and based on what's going on as well, they can't travel like they used to anymore. They use the huge yachts going to the Mediterranean, and all that. Okay, having 10 girls on their, flocking around and, and their bikinis and stuff. But they have hope. They can do it again. But if you incinerate the world, I'm making sure I'm pronounced that, it's done. There is zero chance of ever, going out and party anymore. They don't want that. They don't want to kill their kids and grandkids. Trust me. They whenever, let me tell you guys, when Biden said what he said the other day about Putin using nuclear weapon and things will happen, that sent chill down the spines of a lot of those people in the Russian government. So I'm glad he did that. I know a lot of Republicans are saying he shouldn't, of course. Biden said it, so they have to be against it, whether Biden is right or not. But intuitively, I feel that woke up a lot of people around Putin. They know. They even think about it. Things will happen. That's my prediction. And yes, they take it very seriously because they know Biden. And Americans don't play when it comes to these type of things. Our government, because it is a representative government, they at the end of the day, at some point, they're going to have to answer to the people until that crazy dream Trump had of changing everything. Until that day, when Trump can do it, which will be maybe another lifetime, not this life. Maybe that will, he'll be able to get away with his shenanigans. But Biden is making sure they know he's doing the right thing. And Republicans, yeah, that's okay. let them do whatever they want to do. Somebody said something with Elon Musk, or somebody posted a comment about Elon Musk wanting to take control or something. That's one guy we don't have to worry about ever becoming president. He can put a lot of money and help somebody become president, but he'll never become president of the United States. In fact, he's got to be very careful because he may find himself back in South Africa. Well, I think he's a citizen, but he's getting a lot of blowback from his posting, and he has created enemies that, besides suggesting that Ukraine should give up, Crimea, and what he said about China should have certain kind of control over Taiwan and stuff like that, he created a lot of hidden enemies, and to really, that's what I feel. So I don't feel things are going his way. And like I said, my prediction for him is not good. Just like I told you guys, Zuckerberg wouldn't be president of Facebook for a very long time. He's facing some major issues. I think I mentioned that Saturday night, but I know a lot of you don't don't watch the Saturday night stream. But yeah, he's got a lot of problems now. I believe he lost something like, the company has lost something like at least $40 billion because of the metaverse he tried to create. And guys, he could have asked me, I would have told him, don't go there. It's not working, and the market is not ready for it. That's the other thing. That's the way I am getting it. And there is Lukashenko, the president. Well, you guys, I don't remember the name of the country that's next door to Ukraine. It's okay, but Lukashenko is the president. He's a Putin lapdog. It seems like he's going to send his army with the Putin's military to fight in Ukraine. That's going to cause his overthrow, because those guys won't last. It's going to be a meat grinder. Yeah, that's my prediction. Okay, let me see if you guys have questions. Let me see if I answered all the questions. You know something else? I wrote it down. I forgot to mention it. I think I answered partly because I just read, I wrote it at the bottom of my note. Republicans have developed long-term strategies on how to topple democracy. I feel like saying Democrats should do the same thing as well. How to thwart the Republicans' plan and develop ways to deal with the dummies that Republicans have within their ranks, the QAnon people, the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the Carrie Lakes, and all these people. I feel Democrats are going to have to develop plans to deal with those types of people, and how the Democratic candidates deal with them. Training should be part of that as well. If you're going to run on a Democratic ticket, depending on regardless of who your opponent is, intuitively I feel like saying you should be trained on how to handle these people. Among other things, this is my new little idea on how to counteract, but I'm sure there is a lot more Republicans can do. But intuitively what I feel like saying is Democrats need a plan on how to combat what Republicans are doing. If they don't, we're going to go in through this crazy thing for a while, this seesaw, for a while. Okay, sorry about that. Oops, somebody said Marsha Green's husband and I missed it. Let's see. Yeah, Cheryl says, oh my God. Okay, that's about food. I thought Cheryl said that. Okay. I don't know what that bowl, is that salad bowls? I think, yeah. I am looking for questions. Joel Tilson is asking, will 45 plead insanity? I don't think so. Well, I don't think that won't help him. Because, as I thought about that too. He can try, but something, he has shown his hands. And the way, even if he had they could test him, but we know he's not crazy. He's just a con man. And guys, I was hoping they had done that already. I read a little while ago that the government has just started to evaluate how much damage this guy has done with with the documents, secret documents that he had in his possessions. The other thing is Chris Christie is trying to cover up for him, saying that those documents were like trophies. Who cares? This guy can cause trophies. He's showing our top secret information. It's just like you have a bank account. You don't want people to know how much money you have. They will come and rob you. All kinds of stuff. So some friend comes over, they make a copy of your bank book, and they go and show it to other people. That's not good. Or, you went to the doctors, they find something and you don't want to share it with people, and your friend wouldn't, it's the same thing. Chris Christie is trying to say he was looking for, trophies. And to a degree, I feel like saying it's a lie. Chris Christie is just covering up for Trump. But I don't feel that's going to help him. I don't feel Trump is going to plead insanity. He'll probably try, but he won't be believed. Trust me. Okay. Let me look for the other questions. Oh my God. Anna Webb says, once I was totally locked out of all Google and Microsoft products, unsubscribed from everything, unsubscribe from everything. I let Google know that my lawyer was deciding who to hit first. Suddenly I was reinstated. Really? Oh my God, that's a good one. That's very interesting. Okay. I am scrolling for questions. Let me go to the bottom and see. Rajasthan is going to have some major legal issues. Oh, did you guys hear? Biden will probably get 6 months in jail, and he has to pay $200,000 in fines. That's what the prosecutors asked the judge. And I would be surprised if the judge doesn't hit him with that. That's the least they can do. Yvonne White says, Milu, what country gave those drones to Russia? We know who. That is bombing the crap out of Ukraine. Okay. No, this is not a prediction. This is not something. It's in the news. The Ukrainians found some of them. Okay, they opened them. They could tell where they were manufactured, where they were made. So they are correct, by the way. Okay, let's see. Elan Arnoldi, I'm glad you asked that question. Does Stacey Abrams look like a one in Georgia? Thank you for all you do. Unfortunately, she's got to step up as well. And I said that a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, and a journalist said the same thing in the newspaper yesterday. She has been unable to recreate the energy that she had 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't remember now, maybe 4 years ago. Okay. I don't know what's missing, but unfortunately, it's really painful because she's qualified, and I wish she could win. And I said that a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think she's going to be able to cover it. All we can do right now is keep our fingers crossed, but I would be surprised if she does. I don't think so, unfortunately. And it's because, okay, what I'm getting, because I've been watching her for a while, when somebody has been working hard, you keep pushing, and also she's dealing with a bunch of underhanded people in Georgia. First of all, I feel she's getting, mentally, she's exhausted. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, but she keeps going because the woman is very smart. She knows what she's doing. Okay. Right now, it feels like to me she's running on fumes. Okay. The other thing is, Kemp is a pretty underhanded guy, and we know what Republicans are doing. And we know what he's done, like they're doing in Florida, Georgia, and all these places. Republicans are creating obstacles to prevent people from voting and everything. You go and vote, and then you find out that your name is not on the roll. That's why they're telling everybody. That's what Republicans are doing, among other things. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff behind the scenes. Okay? So that's the other thing that she's dealing with as well. I feel there may be a last-minute surge that may help her, but I can't tell you guys with all certainty she's going to make it, unfortunately. Joel Tilson says Stacey Abrams will win barely. I hope so. That is very possible. That is very possible, barely. And let me tell you why it's going to be barely. If it is barely, it's because of the new voters. And a lot of guys are going out, and women, guys who support their girlfriends and wives and daughters. Yeah. That's what may give her the chance, but I would be surprised. I'm hoping. All right. What do you see for DeSantis? Will he be reelected? DeSantis, from what I understand, I heard his poll numbers have increased, or he's been able to create a big gap between him and Chris, but I still feel Chris has a chance. But I will let you guys know Thursday, maybe tomorrow. I will look at Chris again, because I feel DeSantis is going to have some issues that are still coming out that are going to affect him. But we have to remember, and it was on the radio. In fact, did you guys hear what DeSantis did in Florida? If you are in a Republican area, he made it easy for you to vote. But if you are in a predominantly Democratic area, not so much. And that's part of the whole thing that's going on in Florida right now. That's what I'm saying to you people. The energy is with Democrats. But with all the shenanigans that Republicans are pulling, that's the problem. That's what we're dealing with. That's why when us psychics tell you, this person is going to win. We're not thinking, or at least most of the time now, I'm trying to remind myself of those things. We're not thinking about the opponent of the Democratic or of the Democrat person running is going to cheat. So you feel the energies with the Democrats. That guy is going to lose, and you find out the guy who cheated won. That's the problem. And the same thing when Hillary was running against Trump. The energies was with Hillary. But what happened, and I'm sure this is going to come out someday, he had help, suppression, vote suppression, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he won, but I had a dream, not a dream, I'm sorry. I had a vision that I saw Hillary Clinton coming from the White House, heading into the inauguration podium, but Trump, instead of going the proper way, he scaled the fence, got into the White House ground, and got to the podium first. Scaling the fence is cheating. Yeah. So, and I told many people about it. It's a problem. Okay? That's what we're dealing with, unfortunately. Okay, friends. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate it, and thank you, chat monitors, for your help. Today is Monday, so I will be back later. You'll be able to ask questions, personal questions, or political questions. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the bell in order for you to be notified when I'm online or when I post a video. If you would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com, or you can send me an email at psychicmilu@aol.com, or you can text me or call me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. Please give me a thumbs up. That will help me a lot. Again, thank you, chat monitors. Thank you, everyone, for your support. I will see you all later. Till then, bye.